Hi, good morning. Today we are at Battery Show India 2025 and we are at Epsilon Advanced Materials stall. With us, we have Mr. Sunit Kapur, who is the Chief Executive Officer uh, for Epsilon. Hi, Sunit. How is Battery Show treating
Thank you,
you today?
Manas. Very good. It's been a great show. I think the turnout is very well, and then the displays are done really well.
Sunit, can you please tell us more about the organization and your product portfolio so that our readers can understand that?
So we are a battery materials company, and our parent company is Epsilon Carbon, which is into carbon black and specialty carbon. So we are a company which has a unique advantage because we are backward integrated with our parent company to make active anode materials.
Okay.
So we are making our own precursor. We are the only company in the world which makes our own precursor from coal tar pitch, and then forward integrating that to make active anode material which goes into the lithium-ion battery. Besides that, we acquired a company in Germany, which was owned by Johnson Matthey before for cathode active material,
Okay.
and that is a lithium iron phosphate chemistry, or even manganese included in that. So we acquired that company where we have a technology center and a pilot line in Germany. So with that, we are roughly controlling 60 to 65% of the value of a battery cell. Besides this, Epsilon has partnership, or Epsilon has a company for recycling also in Bangalore. So we're trying to get into the whole ecosystem. And the major business which I'm dealing with is active anode material, which is graphite based.
So yes, you are at the helm of the technology. Smith. Can you please tell us what are the next 3 to 5 years going to look like for the technology in the battery manufacturing?
So lithium-ion battery, I always say that internal combustion engine has 150 years of innovation. It's a 15 decades of innovation. While lithium-ion battery, majority of the innovation happened in Korea, Japan, and now mostly in China, but it's a 20 years old technology and it's still evolving. Um, from a battery material point of view, from our active anode material point of view, I think graphite is there to stay. There are technologies which we call it as Gen 1 technology, which is silicon graphite as a composite. So, which is improving the cycle life, which is improving the capacity in a layman term, increasing the range of the vehicle, and in a layman terms, also improving the charging. So, those technologies will come, but that will be more as an additive or dope, 5 to 7%, with the base still being graphite. So we, as a company, we have a large R&D center here in Bellary, and we already have a commercial scale plant which is operational in Bellary for graphite. And today we are more at a pilot scale for these generation one technologies also.
Okay.
We are also working on hard carbon with biosource and coal tar pitch. That is a technology which can go into the lithium-ion battery for higher cycle life or a longer cycle life, and that's a technology which is good for sodium-ion batteries also.
Okay. So, see, global attention is currently on the supply chain side. So, how is you positioning yourself to have this a stable supply chain for the industry?
So, like I said, we have the unique advantage of being backward integrated with our parent company. So we as Epsilon decided not to have any technology partnership. We developed our own technology. We filed our own patents. Today we filed almost 40 patents, and we have 50 more in pipeline. So we are from a process, product, and equipment. We have our own customized technology for producing the product, and from a precursor point of view, being backward integrated with our parent company, so everything is somewhat controlled by us from a material standpoint.
Okay.
Similarly, on the cathode active material, it is our own technology where we acquired the company with more than 120 patents
Okay.
on lithium iron phosphate chemistry, and we intend to commercialize it in India by starting a 30,000 ton plant and then scaling it up to 100,000 tons
In a span of?
in a span of 3 years, 3 to 4 years. So 100,000 tons of cathode active material is good for 50 gigawatt of cell manufacturing, and 100,000 tons of anode manufacturing will be good for 100 gigawatt of cell manufacturing.
See, chemistry is ever evolving.
Yeah.
So what is Epsilon targeting for the next coming 5 year or 7 years per se?
So from a graphite point of view, we are into synthetic and natural graphite both. One of the advantage, the unique advantage we developed in our processes that our process to manufacture active anode material out of natural graphite or synthetic graphite this is agnostic. So we don't change the process. We have the same process. Now, from a chemistry standpoint, the synthetic graphite is more, I would say, suitable to LFP chemistry, and the natural graphite is more suitable to NMC chemistry. We see India and the developing world being more a LFP market for a longer duration, like next 2 decades, because from a price, performance, and safety point of view, LFP behaves very well. It's a very stable chemistry, and from a cost competitive point of view versus the NMC, it's very, very cost competitive. So we see synthetic graphite, which is the trend today, that you have 75 to 80% is synthetic graphite today, and we see synthetic graphite and LFP being the future technologies. Apart from the silicon graphite and hard carbon getting developed for future.
Okay. So you are into business of developing storage solutions where you supply materials for that, and
We are more into the business of upstream manufacturing, for which is going into the battery cells. We do not produce cells.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So how you are trying to make your customers' production process more sustainable through your products?
So now that's a great question. So we did a life cycle analysis for our 3 plants because we are a global company and we are setting up a plant in the US, India, and Finland. And our India footprint is in a low single digit today from a carbon footprint point of view. So being backward integrated with our parent company, we have a lot of circularity from our resource circularity and also from our energy circularity point of view. Because all of the waste gases which are generated from our plants today, we produce we have our own power plant in our current plant. And similarly, we are a zero discharge company, zero liquid discharge company.
Okay.
And then from a carbon footprint point of view, all of our byproduct is getting reused within the system. So from a circularity point of view, when we get targets from our customer, we are anywhere between 20 to 22% below those targets.
Okay.
And versus China, we are anywhere between 68% to 79% below China from a carbon footprint point of view. So I think we positively impact the sustainability part of it.
Great.
Yeah.
So you are into sustainable part. You have already told about that. In this technology sector, how you are keeping yourself ahead in the curve?
So, like I said, we have a large R&D team which is based in Karnataka region, and then we have a large R&D team for cathode active material which is based in Germany. So we have 2 technology centers today between Germany and India, and it's a constant innovation which is going on. So we are somewhat done with the development of graphite. On the cathode active material, we are developing LFP material. We are developing the Gen 3 product today, and then we are getting into the Gen 1 products for graphite. So there is a constant innovation cycle which continues to happen in Epsilon.
Can you just put some light on what kind of technological innovations that we can see in the next couple of years from
From us, you will soon see silicon graphite coming. You will soon see from us on the LFP side Gen 3, Gen 4 products coming. And you will also soon see from us hard carbon product, which will go into the lithium-ion battery, but also mostly for sodium-ion batteries.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Nice talking to you for the entire insight that has been provided by you. Thank you so much, and we wish you all the best.
Appreciate it. Thank you.